My beautiful Pisces, and welcome to your channel. We are looking into the next 48 hours for you and see what's going on. We are getting a number that Spirit will be highlighting for you. You may see this number on license plates, billboards, social media, basically wherever you see digits. Also, this channel is for anyone who has strong Piscean placements in their chart. Welcome or welcome back if you are returning. And Pisces, let's see, your number for the next 48 hours is 444. I am protected. Some of you born on the 4th. Doesn't have to be. It's just the energy. This card says trust your journey. Trust the way your life unfolds and trust that you are where you need to be at this present moment. All right, so some of you may be having a little bit of trouble trusting in the way your life is unfolding. Spirit is indicating that know that you are divinely protected. Know that Spirit has your back. Trust your journey. And where you are at right now is where you are supposed to be at this very moment. And Spirit is definitely having your back very strongly with these triple fours. If you haven't seen fours, you may start seeing them. So you also have the energy of adversity. I accept that challenges are the best way to learn. So some of you definitely may be feeling challenged with trusting in the journey, right? Trusting in the way things are happening. We are humans. We have the personality of the human energy, and we want, things to happen in the way we want things to happen. But you're coming into an accepting state with adversity coming through. You're understanding that through this challenge of trusting in your journey, you will become wiser and more knowledgeable. You also have the energy of denial. I acknowledge my fear, but I replace it with the insight of awareness. Interesting energy. So Pisces, you have adversity, denial. So I feel like you are sitting in an energy of kind of not really trusting. Really. I feel like for some of you, you're in this energy of, well, why do I keep having challenges? Why do I keep feeling like I'm on my way to where I want to go and then I hit a speed bump or a detour? Spirit is wanting you to acknowledge the fear you have in the unfolding of your journey. There's some sort of fear-based energy you have of the unknown. You have some sort of fear-based energy connected to challenges. And Spirit wants you to know that you are able to handle whatever comes your way. I feel like for some of you, there is a very challenging situation or person in your life that some of you could be in a bit of denial about, that you feel like you can change this person. You feel like you can be Bob the Builder, fixer-upper. And Spirit is wanting you to know that this person's challenges, this person's difficulties must be acknowledged by them. So I know, Pisces, we are the self-saviors. We are the sacrificial fish of the zodiac. We love to help everybody. Some of you, it's time to come into a realization that you cannot help everyone. Some people do not feel like anything is wrong. Some people cannot be helped by another person. So I feel like you're coming into a realization to accept the challenges that come your way, but also be in an energy of knowing that you cannot fix and save everybody. Your ghost is the friendly ghost. Your kind heart will show through. Yeah, I feel like you're having a bit of difficulty with somebody or a situation around you that is not changing in the way that you were hoping it would change. Or a person specifically that you were hoping would shift. Could be a friend, very strongly, with the friendly ghost coming in. Could be an acquaintance, could be a lover, could be a family member, could be a situation that revolves around you and not necessarily other people. But it looks like you are working through an energy of accepting the fact that, not getting all those cards. We're getting 3 cards right now if y'all want to know the Hermit coming through. I definitely feel as though you are working through an energy of trying to accept that not everybody's going to be the way you want them to be. Not everybody's going to realize what needs to be shifted within them by you telling them. Sometimes people need to figure it out on their own. It looks like you're in a situation like this. Let's see what the tarot has for you, Pisces. The Star, the Hermit. He ended up coming out. That's why I put them back in the deck. If they want to come out, they will find a way. And the Queen of Wands. Yeah. So I feel like your energy could be feeling a bit impulsive right now. Could be feeling a little bit of the energy of, well, I want to tell this person what's wrong. I want to tell this person that what they're doing is not right. I want to tell this person that they need to change. You want to do that. Maybe you felt like you wanted to do that. But you have the Hermit and the Star here, indicating that you are deciding to do things differently. Instead of outwardly telling somebody how they should change or what they should do or how you wish or hope a situation would change, you're just putting your best foot forward for yourself. The Hermit is actually on the journey looking for the Star. So it looks like you have found your key. The only way you can change a situation, the only way you can even catapult another person to change, is to change the way you deal with it. And I feel like the change is you not saying anything anymore. I feel like you were very much in a position of trying to make this work, trying to make things happy, trying to make things shift, trying to get this person to see. And I see your energy not wanting to do that any longer. Let's clarify this. King of Wands, Queen of Pentacles, 5 of Pentacles. Yeah. You're dropping it. You're saying, you know what? I'm tired of repeating myself. I'm tired. You look very tired of hoping that somebody realizes or hoping that a situation turns around for you. What's Pisces' challenge here? What's their challenging position here? Challenges the Devil. Fears. Possibly even your challenge is a Capricorn. Haha. Fears. Codependency. The Devil to this energy is your challenge is like you feel like you need to say something. You need to fix this person. You have to tell them what's wrong. And then that's fine. You could. You know, everyone has their own free will. But this is an energy of acceptance. This is an energy of accepting that sometimes the more you tell somebody what needs to change, the more they backpedal. You may be working through an anxious attachment style as well. Please clarify this for Pisces. It looks like you're leaving out the part of you that wants to be impulsive, basically. 2 of Cups, 3 of Swords, there it is, 8 of Wands. The more you do not say anything, the more you do not drive yourself crazy, the more you do not try to drive another person to change, the more things will shift here for you. Clarify this once more for Pisces. This could definitely have to deal with a friend, a lover, a family member. Moon, High Priestess, yeah, Page of Wands, there it is. So something is happening here. Honestly, it's like the more you don't say anything, the more this person wants to say something towards you. The more you do not point the finger, the more you do not complain, the more you do not try to change the way things are happening, the more things open up to happen. 8 of Wands to the Page of Wands. So I get somebody wanting to talk to you after you have given up on them. You tried to be Bob the Builder. You tried to be Mr. Fixer or Miss Fixer-Upper. And it looks like you dropped it. You said, well, I cannot... Everybody, I got enough projects in my life. I can't have a person as a project. You have intuitively felt the pain, but also intuitively pulled back on it. So this seems like this energy has to do with somebody that you decided to not try to change their mind. They dropped you, they neglected you, you let them go. They told you this, that, and the other, you let it go. This is specifically connected to somebody that you decided not to chase, you decided not to beg for, you decided not to change their mind. And something's happening here with this person. You have released the codependency, the anxious attachment style, and you have came to the conclusion that it is in your best interest to stay to yourself. And there you go. Like I said, the Hermit is looking for the star. You have the star followed by the Hermit, which is showing me you are finding the key to shift this connection, to shift this situation by doing nothing. My dogs are unstoppable with barking right now. If they bark your whole reading, that is absolutely crazy. So let's look into your love life. For a lot of you, this definitely could have to do with a lover. Doesn't have to be. You do have the friendly ghost, indicating it definitely could be a friend or a family member, somebody. Let's see what love's doing. You have Capricorn energy, Aquarius, Virgo. So far, you do have your own energy here, Pisces as well. Let's see what your love life's got going on. You have the Gardener. And dating. Okay. So the Gardener is an energy that's working on themselves. They know that their garden still needs work. They know that their garden still needs to flourish and grow. So I definitely feel with the Gardener and dating here, I feel like the more you're working on you, the more this energy is going to be pursuing you. The more attention, affection, reassurance you are receiving from someone. Some of you could come into new energy as well. Let's see what the tarot has on this. For Pisces and their love lives for the next 48. I get somebody planning something for you. Knight of Wands, 5 of Wands, and Justice. Yeah, I feel like there's somebody coming around that has been pretty inconsistent towards your energy. Sometimes they work on things, sometimes they don't. Sometimes they talk, sometimes they don't. Sometimes they put effort, sometimes they don't. And with Justice here, I feel like this person is going to try to balance out this connection here. Let's see, Knight of Wands, 7 of Swords, 5 of Wands, the World, and Justice to the 7 of Wands. Whew! You do not trust this person's effort. You don't trust what this person says. You feel like there's other people involved. You feel like when this person is missing, where could they possibly be? You do not trust this person. Not at all. Let's see. We have the Queen of Cups, 4 of Pentacles, and the Sun. All right. So I feel like for some of you, you do not trust this person, but there could be some clarity that you are their only option. Either they're deciding to drop their options now, or they already have dropped their options, and they want you to know that they are still wanting this connection with the Sun here, wanting that happiness with you. The Sun to the Page of Cups, an apology, the Hanged Man, 6 of Pentacles. Y'all, okay, you have somebody coming your way that you feel like is inconsistent. You feel like there's external energy involved. You feel like this person is just all over the place. But I see them coming in with some sort of offer, some sort of apology. You know, I feel like if you don't... Some of you, the issue with this person is that they avoid emotion. So it's kind of like, well, this is directly coming from somebody that you feel insecure with. Whether there are other people involved or not, you feel insecure about their energy. Let's see. 6 of Pentacles, Death, Knight of Pentacles, 8 of Pentacles. This person's going to want to work on things with you. You have definitely somebody coming in that wants to work on things. They were being pretty defensive before, pretty resistant towards this connection, making you feel insecure, making you feel like there's other people involved, not really giving you much clarity. The Sun, this offering might make you feel stuck. It might. This person has something to say to you, but you feel like when they say something to you or when they offer you something, I feel like you're in a still untrustable energy from them. But they're going to want to change things and want to work on things with you and put some effort into this connection. But I feel like their effort has been missing. I feel like their energy has been MIA. I feel like there has been... Your challenge here, the Devil. There has been some not so great thoughts connected to where this person's energy was. Were they with another person? Were they mad? Were they playing games? Are they doing this on purpose? It's like a whole big thing of what's going on here. So this person is going to come back around to create some balance in this connection, but I feel like your energy is already perceiving them as somebody who's maybe not the greatest for you. And that's why I feel like you're going to be stuck about their offer. 8 of Pentacles, 2 of Wands, King of Cups. This person may all of a sudden become a lot more emotional. They may all of a sudden come in a lot more as your match. I feel like for some of you, you're going to try to avoid this person because you feel like they've been avoiding you. Some of you, I mean, I see more of like what they're doing over your energy so much. I feel like your energy is just trying to stay stable. So it looks like you have somebody coming your way that you feel like you're not 110% trusting. Either trusting their motives, trusting their offers, trusting what they say. They're going to want to work on things. They're going to want to put in some effort here. I don't know. I get your energy closed down about it. King of Cups. 9 of Cups. So you have, like, it's so interesting because I feel like that's where it is. Part of you feels like, okay, well, this challenge... The adversity to the denial. Some of you feel like, well, I mean, your love reading and your general reading are very connected, I feel. So that definitely could be what your energy was about in your general. Could definitely be a person you view romantically. That you feel... It's like you're up for the challenge, but how challenging does something really have to be? Nonetheless, your kind heart will show through with this friendly ghost, but I feel like your energy is a bit annoyed by this individual. So, does that mean that you'll not have offers coming your way? No. They actually look the same in the same position as well. So it does look like you have somebody that you feel like it's hard to shift this individual coming in with something that your energy is going to have to decide on here. Pisces, you may be very much stuck on about this offer. But that's what I have for you for the next 48. I personally feel like in your love situation, you feel like this person could put a lot more effort into this connection and be a lot more consistent than they are. It looks like they're going to come back around, but your energy seems a bit iffy about it. So let's see what we have for your ending oracle. We're going to get it from the Star Codes Astro Oracle. See what you get. And Pisces, you have the root, Imum Cole. I don't know if I'm saying that right. Card 38. It's a tree energy. Some of you may feel connected to trees. All right, so root energy, card 38. Here we go. Imagine your spine extends down into the earth like a taproot. The strong central root under a tree through the earth to the point on the sun's path below. Latin for, quote unquote, bottom of the sky, the Imum Coli, or IC, points to the memories and experience that fed your roots, your early home life, your family traditions, and your biological emotional heritage. Action now. Look to the roots. Think about what makes you feel at home and secure, what creates sanctuary for you. Investigate the foundations and become conscious of the traditions and assumptions that underlie the situation. Lean into habits that help you feel secure and grounded. If you enjoyed your childhood, family traditions can make you feel safe and strong in a storm. If you grew up in chaos, you may crave the opposite and so create your own quiet sanctuary. If you grew up around arguments, arguing with people at home may seem normal to you. But that may not be the case for your housemates. So you may need to learn to present your points in a more transformative, less combative way. The IC also speaks of deeper roots, the spiritual, religious, or philosophical underpinnings of your early life. Just as a fish that doesn't notice the water it swims in, it can be hard to see the spiritual assumptions you swam within it as a child. These philosophical underpinnings could give you a deep connection to spirit or leave you feeling restricted or judged. I have something to say after this. Whether they imbued you with unconscious habits or were that from which you rebelled, until you examine those deep roots, they will define your foundational paradigm. Your challenge here could be unconscious patterns from your personal history may underlie the situation and need excavation. Whatever the heck that is. Your gift with this card is build roots of your own. Feel your spine extend like a deep taproot of a tree into the ground. Feel the strength of the earth pulsing up through you, holding you strong through any storm. Yeah. And I feel like that's what most of your reading was about. You doing things differently where you may have pointed the finger. You may have blamed. You may have screamed. You're like, you know what? I'm dropping that. That's not who I am anymore. Or that's not who I want to be any longer. For example, when I grew up, I guess you could say I got yelled at a lot as an adolescent. But I then connected being yelled at as, well, I guess that person cares about me, right? They care about me enough to scream at me, right? Does that make sense now as an adult? No. But when you're young, you don't really understand. So then I found myself in some sort of situations or some sort of relationships where the person would be yelling at me. And in the back of my mind, yes, it hurt. Yes, it was painful. But I'm like, aha, but they're yelling at me just like my dad or mom used to do. And that means that they probably care about me. Because, you know, when you grow up, they use, well, I'm only being this way towards you because I care about you. You know, we have to reparent ourselves. Does that mean that our parents were horrible and wrong? No. And or yes. Also, another thing is that, like, whenever specifically my father would yell at me, or I would get in trouble, or they would get mad at me, or I would do something wrong, my dad always ended up feeling bad. He always ended up apologizing after. So now, as a conditioned way of being that I had to reparent myself through, And see, this is, I guess you could say, more of a positive part of it, where it's not nor positive nor negative, but when then I am mad as an adult and growing up and realizing like, oh, okay, well, the person yelled at me, or the person was mad at me, or they said something that they shouldn't have said, or they acted out. Just as my dad did, I can expect this person to self-reflect and come apologize to me. And when they wouldn't, I'd freak out on them. Ask for the apology. Why are you not apologetic? Why are you not sad? Why are you not feeling bad for what you said to me? Because my conditioned way of growing up was being yelled at, followed by an apology. Shouldn't have done that. My dad always ended up coming into my room and apologizing for screaming, yelling, or saying or doing things that he shouldn't have done. After a while, it was almost expected, and it always happened that my dad would end up feeling bad. But is everybody like that? No. So I actually had to uncondition myself as an adult to realize that not everybody is going to be apologetic for the things that they do. So I don't know why I felt the need to share that. I feel like connected to the root card, I felt like maybe it would make sense a bit here. So yeah. The good sign about this is the more you interchange your roots, the more you interchange your reality and what grows from your energy. So what grows from this shift could be very beneficial for you, Pisces. So we are done now. In terms of zodiac signs in the spread, that could be in your chart or around you. You got Pisces, you got Scorpio, you got Libra, you got Virgo, Aquarius, Capricorn. Yeah. So thank you, my beautiful Pisces, for being here and for watching. This is your next 48. Comment your wish down below. We're doing Wish Flash Friday for this Friday's weekend reading. And I love each and every one of you out there and talk to you very, very soon. Bye now, Pisces.